Headline: the government claims that quick reunification could put children in danger, handing them over to people who are not their parents.
Mixed trading today on Wall Street. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed up 45 points. The S&P 500 down 3. The Nasdaq off 20. I'm Ann Cates.
Every home is unique. That's why I, the Orkin man, rely on science.
Mom! Orkin is here!
Hi, we have a rodent problem.
Rodents do like to find a comfortable home, and even if you get rid of them once, they're great at finding their way back in.
Mom! Soda!
Especially if there's a good source of food.
And a slice of pizza!
But using the latest research and exclusion techniques, I'll customize a treatment for your home that'll send them packing.
Don't forget the ranch this time!
Were you still talking about rodents?
Orkin. Pest control down to a science. Visit Orkin.com for a free estimate.
By the time that we got up there, his room was filled with smoke.
The wind had blown and drifted the snow up against the side of my house, blocking the exhaust from my furnace.
I heard the smoke alarm going off in my friend's apartment.
Without the kid's smoke alarm, my son would not be here today.
And had it not been for that carbon monoxide detector, they would come to school and not have their teacher there.
I grabbed my fire extinguisher and put out the fire.
Kidda makes technology that saves lives.
Get these essential products at the Home Depot.
This is Downtown Dave. How would you like to be able to promote yourself, your business, or someone else's business for less than the cost of one 60-second commercial on many Tampa Bay radio stations? Here's the deal. You can have your own 1-hour radio program on the Tan Talk Network for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many Tampa Bay stations. Your program will be on 2 Tampa Bay radio stations and will cover 4 million people in Florida, plus worldwide on the internet in both audio and video. And you'll have a web link for your business on the Tan Talk 1340 website. We provide the producer, the state-of-the-art equipment, free production of commercials, and much more. Check it out today. Call Lola O'Brien, the Irish Hawaiian, at 727-510-7622. That's 510-7622. Call Lola O'Brien now, 727-510-7622. Call now and your 1-hour radio program can start tomorrow. Call 510-7622 for Lola O'Brien, the Irish Hawaiian, at the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Listen to the latest pet
when it's time for dinner, when the show's over, when the day's over, when it's time to chill, where do we go? Over to Naughty Nancy's Food Shack and Crow's Nest Pub. It's literally in our backyard, right in back of the WTAN studios at 700 Eldridge Street, just north of downtown Clearwater. Just look for the broadcast tower. Nancy's food and atmosphere get rave reviews. The laid-back patio is a great place to hang out, dine, and listen to live music at night. And Nancy's one of the friendliest proprietors in town. And now, Nancy is serving Sunday Jazz Brunch from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Brunch served with Eggs Benedict, crepes, waffles, lox and bagels, shrimp, oysters, and a build-your-own omelet. That's all at Naughty Nancy's Food Shack and Crow's Nest Pub, 700 Eldridge Street in Clearwater. That's right where Eldridge crosses the Pinellas Trail between Myrtle and Fort Harrison. Call 446-3717. 446-3717.
Come out to Naughty Nancy's in September when they reopen for football season.
Make sure you tune in to the only FM sports talk show in the Tampa Bay area on Saturday afternoons from 3 to 6. That's right, 3 hours now of the evolution of sports talk radio, the Sports Web. We give you your own walk-up music, we let you call in twice, and we don't hang up on you like those other sports talk shows do. On Saturday afternoons in the Tampa Bay area, it's the Sports Web with your host Peter Blake along with Sean the Sports Don. So every Saturday afternoon from 3 to 6, it's the Sports Web on the Tan Talk Sports Network.
Initialize sequence.
Hey, what up, you guys? It's your girl, Vivica Fox.
This is Kelly Preston. I'm so excited.
Hey, this is Vern Schroyer.
I'm Kirstie Alley.
I'm Kathleen Gatty from General Hospital, Dr. Liesel Obrecht.
Hello, I'm Butch Patrick.
John Snyder, you're listening to Dawn Reese on Hollywood Connection.
Lights, camera, action.
Hollywood Connections is here to help you get connected in show business.
So get connected on Hollywood Connections at their new time Monday night from 8 to 9 on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Enjoy.
Don't turn it off now. You need this stuff. Tampa Bay's Tan Talk Radio Network. Initialize sequence now.
Join the countdown. For actors, modeling, singers, songwriters, musicians, dancers, performers, and voiceovers. From across the nation to across the world. Here with Dawn Reese on Hollywood Connections on Tan Talk Radio, 106.1 FM.
Hey, this is Vern Schroyer, and you're listening to Dawn Reese's Hollywood Connections.
Hey, what up, you guys? It's your girl, Vivica Fox. You are watching Hollywood Connections on Tan Talk Radio with Dawn. Little foxy thing. Enjoy.
Hi, you're listening to Hollywood Connections with Don Meese, and I'm Kathleen Gatty from General Hospital, Dr. Liesel Obrecht.
Hello, I'm Butch Patrick, and you're listening to Don Reese's Tan Talk Radio, Hollywood Connections.
This is Michelle Nichols. Live long and prosper. Don Reese, Hollywood Connection.
Don Snyder, you're listening to Don Reese on Hollywood Connection.
Listening to Hollywood Connections, I'm Kirstie Alley.
You are listening to Hollywood Connections with Don.
And this is Kelly Preston. I'm so excited.
Welcome to Hollywood. What's your dream? Everybody comes here. This is Hollywood, land of dreams. Some dreams come true, some don't. But keep on dreaming. This is Hollywood. Always time to dream, so keep on dreaming.
All right, it's Monday night. You know what that means. It's your #1 entertainment show in the Tampa Bay area, Hollywood Connections. Now your co-host, the lovely and talented Denyse P. And the lady with all the connections, Dawn Reese. Lights, camera, action. You're on.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Hollywood Connections. So guess what? This show today is called Beauty Queens and Alligators, and we have a special VIP guest that Denyse is cracking up. If you would see what's happening in the studio, introduce yourself.
Travis Palladino from the Alligator Attraction in Johns Pass here in beautiful Florida.
Right, we're going to come back and interview him in just a minute. And what are you holding?
Right now I have in my hand Fiddlesticks. He's a 7-year-old North American alligator.
By Denyse.
Alligators.
And we have two little pigs behind us. Wilbur?
Yeah, we have pigs and alligators in the studio today. Oh, my God.
I kissed the alligator. It took me 10 minutes. It was Kiss the Gator. Yeah. It was Fear Factor.
Okay.
It was.
Yeah.
So we're going to be back, and our lovely reporter that just won a national title is here. And with National American Miss that I've been on tour with, and you are?
Mariana Lynn Togado, and I'm 10 years old.
That's right. So you're going to ask some questions in a minute. But before we start, Peter, let's hit off. This is dedicated to my sons in Arizona, and I know that they're watching, and I just want them to know that I love you, and anybody out there that feels like they're going through something or you just need prayer.
Like now.
Denyse, this song will lift you up. We'll be right back.
Here we go, y'all. Sing a little message out to those of y'all who feel like you're struggling. Yeah, it's a simple song.
Yesterday, a man said to me, said, how can you smile when your world is crumbling down? I said, here's my secret. When I wanna cry, I take a look around and I see that I'm getting by, and I hold on. Hold on. Change is coming. Change is coming. Hold on. Hold on. Don't you worry. Don't worry about a thing. Hold on. Hold on. You can make it. You can make it. Hold on. Hold on. Everything will be alright. Some people like to worry. Some people like to hide. Some people like to run away.
Hi, I'm Dawn Reese, Hollywood Connections. In collaboration with VH2 Network, we are always looking for entertaining ideas and larger-than-life personalities that will become the next great television series. If you have an idea for TV or show or special, let us know. If you know an amazing character doing exceptional things, let us know that too. If you've been turned away from other networks, we would like to work with you. VH, welcome home. Your search is over. I'm Dawn Reese. Call 727-871-7788 and go to www.vh2.tv.
Okay, and we're back. So we're here with Travis. And Travis, you also have a background all over from the Johns Pass area. You're pretty well known in the area.
Yeah, I've done quite a few things in my lifetime here in Johns Pass and Madeira Beach. Actually, I was the mayor there for 6 years, worked with the Tourist Development Council here in Pinellas County. That's what brought me to what I'm doing now. I mean, it's working with ecotourism.
Right.
And the idea is that people that visit our state, like Denise, even though you're from Chicago, I understand it,
live here
but
now,
everything
but
is
I don't
actually
know how much longer.
But the idea is showing people, giving them the hands-on experience with the animals, and all my animals are rescues. The alligators are rescues. My tortoises are rescues. Of course, the little piggies behind us that everybody hears oinking in the background.
Right.
They're personal pets, but they do their part in business too.
Well, George Clooney has a little pig.
Okay.
He does. A lot of the stars do.
Okay.
They do, everybody. So anyways,
It's not nice to call his wife
a reporter.
What is Peter?
What is Peter doing?
Said it was not nice to call his wife
I'm giving it to my
that.
reporter.
It's not nice to call his wife that.
What?
That's what Peter
Called
said.
her little pig. That's
a
not
little
nice.
pig.
Oh, now they're behind us. Oh, my gosh. Well, introduce
I love
yourself.
that,
She's
Peter.
a beautiful lady. She should be in the Mrs. America pageant. And you are?
Sharon Miles.
Hi, Sharon. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I would love to have a reptile show here. We don't have one.
No.
You wouldn't be here
No, I
because
wouldn't.
this would be another show day.
Okay.
But that would be awesome. You could bring all of your critters in.
That'd be cool.
180. It's a little room, folks.
It'd be cool if she were there,
Cool.
You'd come on, you come on there every time the reptile show's on, get
hey,
scared.
let's put Green Acres on for a minute.
You will not
Do you have
get
the Green
paid
Acres
today.
song? Hold on
Yeah,
a
let me
second,
find
because
it.
we got
Come on.
Roper back here, and I'm really feeling country right now.
You're feeling country right now?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, God.
This is one of our comedy fun shows. Beauty queens and alligators and reptiles and pigs.
What a title.
And pigs, exactly. What a crazy
It's
show
different,
this
and
has
we'll be
been.
right back.
Yes.
Different?
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Do you have it on? What?
Green Acres. Green Acres.
See, we almost...
Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. I just adore a penthouse view. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue.
The chores,
The stores,
fresh air.
Times Square.
You are my wife.
Goodbye, City Lights.
Okay, see, that was not fair, Peter.
It's therapeutic. I feel like I just want to go out and just smell the fresh air.
Okay.
Well, in the meantime,
Take
we
the
have...
alligator with you, please.
Take the alligator. And now I kissed a 50-pound alligator.
Okay.
All right.
Again, not
You
nice
do
to
it.
talk about your spouse there, Bert.
So,
See,
you
she
have
can't
some...
hear you because she doesn't have the headset on. So
I
she
don't have
can't hear
headsets.
you.
I gave it to my reporter. And so you're take it away. So what questions? You're live on the air, live on TV.
So, you know how all of your reptiles and animals are from rescue? What is your story for finding your alligator?
Well, the story on the alligators are they actually came from alligator farms. So they were hatched to be product. So normally alligators, when they're hatched, and most farms do, they power feed their animals and they want them to get to the size where they can go ahead and harvest them. Well, most of my alligators were runts, so they were going to be discarded. So that's not a really nice thing. So besides what I do with them where I'm at, I work with Pinellas County Schools. We work with children. We do educational things, in-classroom field trips. There's a group called Park here in Pinellas County that works with adults and children that are physically and mentally challenged. And we do fundraisers with them. So, they're going to get to live their whole lives, because in captivity, they can't go back in the wild. So in captivity, they're going to live between 70 to 77 years. So their last parts of their life, they're going to live in sanctuaries here in the state of Florida.
Good question.
Did you have to do like special training to be?
Yes, I did, because I'm licensed through the state of Florida here through the FWC. And a real quick, fantastic story about these guys. They were on the endangered species list late 60s, early 70s, and through conservation efforts through the state of Florida, the FWC, there's now more than 1.5 million alligators here in the state of Florida. I knew you would like those. Here's a better number for you than these. Wait, here's a better number for you. Now there is 1 alligator per 6 residents in the state of Florida.
Oh, I just might move back home.
You know, they were here first. You know what I'm saying?
To say something. I lived in Wellington, Florida, and we lived on a lake, and my mom and I took a paddle boat out, and she's like, oh my God, what is hitting our paddle boat? We were paddling so fast back, but we had to watch our little dogs in the backyard because, you know, they come up and they lay in the sun, and explain that, what they do, and are they resting, or are they looking for my dogs at the time?
No. And what it is, you know, they're reptiles. They're cold-blooded. So if you see the back of them here, you see all these little bumps on there. I don't know if you can see them, but they're called scutes. And what it is, they're actually hard bone with pores in them. They lay in the sun, they warm up, their blood flows through those scutes, and then it passes around their body to warm them up. They're not waiting there for your doggy to walk by.
Okay.
Now, they are opportunistic feeders. So they are going to, if something does walk by,
They may do it.
It might be lunch.
So also ask him about what his place is all about.
Yes. So, can you tell us a little bit about like what you do in your alligator attraction place?
Okay. I have over 180 animals. Like I said, the alligators, tortoises, reptiles are rescue animals. And so it's just an experience to come in and see the animals. Like I said, you've heard of different groups we work with. We do fundraisers with them. But it's mainly working in ecotourism, which that way it gives everybody kind of a look of the different animals we hear up in our state that are actually natural or invasive species.
So we're doing a fundraiser for my ticket to go home.
If all of us, let's see, if it works out right, if all of us give $25 to hold the alligator with a picture, we'll have enough money for your.
Right.
We got your plane ticket.
That's right.
We got your plane ticket. I don't want to see you leave. I want to see you hold an alligator. And if we do a survey on air, I bet you we can get everybody to vote to see Denyse hold the alligator.
Well, see, you know what? That's a vote wasted in vain. I'm sorry.
The only thing that happened was when I held an alligator, it was a 50-pound, and it kind of did a little tinkle on me, and then he called it Gatorade. Gatorade.
Wait. Where do you think Gatorade comes from?
Gatorade.
I won't be drinking any more Gatorade.
H2O.
So I know you have alligators and pigs. What other animals do you have?
I have freshwater, saltwater tanks, stingrays, lionfish. Also, I have tortoises. My biggest tortoise is what they call an African spur-thigh tortoise. He actually weighs 110 pounds. He's been with us for about 6 years now, and he came from the Banded Tortoise Farm.
And their hours of operation, where are they at?
Our hours of operation during the week is between 10 a.m. to 7:30, except for on the Friday and Saturday night, we're open till 8 p.m.
That's all the questions I have.
Well, you know, it's really exciting. You were telling me that you're putting together a youth expo or something with the youth over there as well. You're going to be working on something for them?
Yeah, we're actually, like I said, we work with Park, and we've been doing things with more schools out there, and we're accredited now with Pinellas County Schools. So, and like I said, these guys have been around 150 million years. They're our official state reptile. The numbers, and it's just educating people on what's in their backyard.
Right. Well, and that's important. And, you know, what happens if they see a small one like that? Will that hurt them?
The best thing to do with alligators is stand clear, especially this time of the year. They are nesting, and they are going to be starting to hatch here in September. So the two worst enemies in the world is a mama alligator sitting on a nest or running around with little babies.
So do you have to look, like if you're taking a walk around, is it a lake or could it be a marsh without a lake? I mean, really, what's the advantage of that?
Here's the thing now in the state of Florida. Even drainage ditches. I would,
really?
You know, if you're walking your dog, take care. I mean, you know, it's nice to walk your dog on the edge of lakes, but, you got to remember these guys. The sad thing is so many people have out there feed them, and that is illegal to feed them. And they're starting to lose their fear of humans because we're not on their menu.
Right.
We're not on their menu.
Right. Well, I'm so excited, and you've got Wilbur here, and those are your pets, and I think that's amazing that you're taking care of them, and they are your children. Like even when I go away, I have withdrawals of my dogs. It's like, oh my gosh, Denyse, what are you thinking?
No.
So, anyways, I want to thank the two of you. Give your website again and your phone number for they can book you, and if you're doing other seminars or events with reptiles.
The best way to get a hold of us is actually on Facebook, and it's kissagator.com.
Oh, God.
Kissagator.com. All right, Kissagator. Not the Gator football, right, Peter?
Yes, we don't kiss Gator football players. Sorry, or talk Gator football.
We're talking alligators.
Alligators.
And by the way, I'm from Florida State.
Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
right there.
I own alligators.
Okay, so see, the football players have a better chance of me kissing them than that. Okay. Where's my husband?
I want to thank the both of you for being here. I loved your attraction. I think it's amazing. And I think, Peter, really, they should have a reptile show. I was talking to your wife, and I think
you should probably eat because I can hear your stomach grumbling in there.
No, that's the pigs.
Oh, no. I know.
That's the pigs, Peter. They're oinking. I couldn't even pick up a pig. Denyse is cracking up. You can see her on camera. Go to tantalknetwork.com. Watch us live. But no, I couldn't even pick up the pig because I thought it'd be like a little dog.
Right.
He's like, and they started to squeal. He goes, don't.
Oh, can we pick up the pig and put it on the camera?
Oh, you want that real quick?
Yeah. You want to see a little pig?
That's why I didn't pick him up.
I love it. That's great.
I hope you recorded that one for later, buddy. You got that one, don't you? I like that guy.
I know. Well,
maybe he should kiss a gator.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Very good idea. It's your turn, Peter.
My ex, that was my ex. Come on now.
What I'd like to do for the two of you, since you came all the way over here, is I'd like to give you a free commercial for a week on my show. And we'll work on that later, a 30-second spot commercial for the week for Kiss a Gator. And that's my gift to you for coming in. And we want to thank you so much.
Don, thank you very much. And I would like to say one more thing to this young lady here. And I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Being Miss Florida and me being a native Floridian, I'm so proud to see you wearing that sash. As you're going to be a future leader in this state, in this country, what do you want to do to help our country and help the residents of Florida?
That's a hard question because as the junior preteen for National American Miss, I just love representing Florida and making a change in the world. But to start with that, I would love to thank our first responders for always helping us in everything that we do.
Outstanding young lady.
Amazing.
Before you go,
Mom, you should be very proud of that one.
I know. Well, Sarah, I'll lead you on in a second, but let's get your sister over here. Come here. Real quick. She just got accepted to the Miss Teen USA New York. So ask her that question. Oh, Miss New York USA. There's 50,000
Miss USA, exactly. So actually, the same question as a future leader of our country and then a future leader of your state. What can you do to make your state and our country a better place for all of us?
Well, as the Miss New York USA, my goal is to help empower women. A lot of women right now are dealing with depression and anxiety, and they don't have self-worth.
Especially me right now.
So my goal is to help women, help my community as a whole. I want to help children that are not as privileged as others, like inner city schools. I want to go in and help create programs for them so they can have opportunities that other kids have. So I want to do a lot, but that's basically right now the outline that I have, the platform.
Oh, that's outstanding. Outstanding. Both ladies, outstanding.
Oh, I know. Sarah, come here, because actually, they were both my Beauty Queen reporters back in the days. Now, that was almost 7 years ago, and I was doing a big show called Model Productions, putting the big stages. Now, Sarah, actually, we're trying to audition you to be one of my reporters again. Is that what maybe we might do? So we might have you as my Miss New York, because you're not 16 or a teen anymore. So ask her the same question, because she'd be representing Hollywood Connections as Miss Showbiz or Miss Hollywood Reporter.
Okay, actually the same question. And being a reporter and having the voice of the people, what can you do to help our country and help the residents of the states that you're working in?
Now, don't laugh because we got pigs in the background oinking.
Yeah. I don't know if they're Republicans or Democrats. I haven't really checked their cards yet.
Why don't you pick one up and see?
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. Let's ask them. Are you a Republican Are you I think it's a Republican.
Denyse is shaking her head. That gave you some time to think about that question. Okay, Sarah, you ready?
Yeah. Okay. Well, one thing that is dear to my heart and one thing that I definitely want to take a stand towards is teen suicide. And that's something that I faced as a young teenager, being bullied in school. It became to the point where it was unbearable. And having those thoughts, it can become very, very, very hard to figure out what you want to do in life. And I want to show preteens, teenagers, and any adult, even adults, that just because it's at the time, it doesn't feel like things are going okay, right? It's going to be okay, because there are so many things in this world that God created you to do. So as long as you realize that and you focus on that, you're going to do everything that God has for you to do.
Wow. Outstanding.
Wow. That was an audition right there, I'll tell you.
All right, pick up that pig right there and ask the pig what he thought about that answer. That's exciting right there. Exciting. Love it.
Okay, so I'm not using that mic anymore.
and Dawn, actually, on one serious note, I mean, these young ladies that you have here today, and it's great. I mean, y'all are definitely future leaders of our country. And just looking at things, I'm going to tell you something. A man that owns alligators, here's the greatest thing I see every day. Women are so brave in holding alligators. Little boys run away. So, God bless you. I just want to be in your world.
Well, we're going to go to Quincy's song, and what are we going to play? We want to thank you both for coming here.
Guys, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, even with the squealing pigs.
Does that pig want to hear Quincy's song or what?
Oh, yeah, baby. So that is Peter.
What song?
Misty.
All right, ask the pig really quick. Come on.
No.
We're going to be right back. And online, you can see one of the girls holding the alligator. So we'll be right back. Enjoy. This is Quincy.
Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree, and I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. And 1,000 violins begin to play, for it might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I get misty the moment you're here. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following on my own. When I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my heart from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Ooh, in love. Too misty and too much in love.
material things I have not to give to you. Honey and sweets I have not to give to you. All I have for you, all I got for you, love and affection. My love and affection. Love and affection. Yeah. It's been a long time we've been together, baby, sharing every moment together. I hope this our love will last forever. I can move your mountain, you can move my mountain. Let's share this love, baby. I'll take you to the dreamland. Love and I, love and I, love and I, love and I. Oh yeah, what love got to give, let it got to give, yeah. Love can break your heart, love can mend your life. All you got to do, baby, try and all over again. Love and affection. Love and affection. Love and affection. Gimme love affection. Come on, now gimme love and affection. There will be no confusion, no temptation, no segregation, but there'll be solution. All I got for you, all I got for you, all I have for you, all I got for you. Love and affection, love and affection. All I got for you, all I have for you. All I got for you, all I got for you, baby. Love and affection, 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 love and affection. Yes, I.
All right, we are back on Hollywood Connections here as everybody has tried to hold the gator besides Niecy P. Niecy P decided, nope, I'm not going to do it. But that's pretty of amazing experience, guys, I got to say. And then, Dawn, you let the gator kiss you right on your
Oh, it was an amazing experience for who?
I think it was pretty cool. I've never done that before. I don't think I'll do it again. Maybe I'll do it again. But, you know, he was cool because he had the tape around his mouth.
Yeah.
So.
Peter, I held a 50-pound gator over there.
Oh, my gosh.
A 50-pound, and they have, like, bigger ones. So you got to take your cameras and go do a story over there.
All right.
It's pretty phenomenal.
I could
probably do that.
Just confirm for me that we are not all playing with all 52 cards here.
Where's the pigs at? Are the pigs gone?
No, they're up by you. I think they left.
Everybody's
Oh, I gotta get some pigs there. Hold on.
So I hope you're enjoying this show, and I am Dawn Reese, Hollywood Connections in.
And I'm Niecy P without the alligator and the pigs.
So what we're going to do is, I know our phone is ringing off the hook, but let's introduce our guest right now, and we're going to talk to Esther. It's her birthday, by the way, Peter.
Happy birthday, Miss
Actually, he
Esther.
just left the station. He's now talking to the pigs.
Now.
So anyways, it's Esther's birthday, Peter, and we need a birthday song. Our phones are going crazy. And so, Peter, we need to have a happy birthday song for Esther. Or everybody sing at the same time because it's her birthday.
Yay.
I know. Happy birthday, Esther. Live on the air. Have you ever had a birthday song on the air?
No.
The first time. Here we go.
Okay.
So you wrote a couple books. Denyse, you want to tell what's happening while he's finding it?
Oh, wait. We have A Life Worth Living, which is book number 1.
Yeah, I'll take that and show.
Okay.
All right.
And then we have Life is a Gift, which is book number 2. They're working together, right? Yes. Okay, so I don't know if we're having a commercial now, or do you just want me to start talking to Esther?
Yeah,
she is amazing.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so Miss Esther, a couple of things I need to ask you about. Tell me, what was the reason that you wrote this first book, which is A Life Worth Living?
Okay, to begin, I'd like to say hello to everyone. God bless you. The reason for my first book was I was in a very abusive marriage for 17 years. Dawn Reese she met my husband. And throughout my years, I was very quiet. Here I am thinking, my treatment, the treatment of, me being treated the way I was normal. Was supposed to be, that's how things are. Until someone helped me realize, although the abuse wasn't physical, it was verbal and mental, emotional, which is, I think, just as bad or even worse than physical.
Well, I remember seeing you, and I want to tell you, you are glowing with God's light and spirit in you, and there's been a big change. I see it. I mean, you are the light of the world, and when God says put the light on, I see it all over you. Wow. So he's actually just it's just emanating from you, and your message is important to people out there.
So part of the reason why I write the books that I write is to encourage women who are experiencing what I have already experienced, to let them know that there is hope in God. You can look at your situation, although the situation is bad, you cannot always look at the situation, because you know what, at the end of the tunnel, when you believe in God, there's always hope, and as long as you have that faith and you hold on to that faith, God will see you through the way he saw me through, because I went into a very deep depression, where I didn't even want to see the light of day. And I mean, I was in a dark room, in bed, and my daughters were much younger. And my older daughter became the mother to my younger daughter, which is not good. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't until my older daughter came into the room one day and she said, "Mom, you lied to me." And I said, "Well, what do you mean I lied to you?" She said, "Because you told me that the Word of God says that I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength." Mm-hmm. And when she said that to me, it was like God just woke me up. And for a child to say that to me, to repeat those words to me, that was just God's way of saying, "Esther, I love you, and you cannot drown in your sorrow, because I'm bigger than that, and I can take you over this valley, this mountain that you're going through, even though it may be a dark mountain, but there's nothing impossible for me." So the Lord gave me the scripture, Psalm 139:14. You are wonderfully and fearfully made. And that was the reason why I write. That's the reason why I write the books that I write, as well as I created a jewelry line, my signature.
They're
series.
Beautiful. You gave me one here. It has a crown on it. And we want to sell this on the air, so we're going to take some pictures afterwards and put it on Facebook and really promote you as well. And this has a little pearl. I don't even have a little pearl with little. Actually, this is my birthstone in July, which is amazing, with a little crown. And Esther, you've got. Now, where can they buy the books? Can they order it through us? Can we help you?
If you like, yes. But I know my books are being sold on Amazon, Barnes & Noble online. They're held in a lot of Christian online bookstores. So if you Google me, it'll give you information as to where you can purchase my books.
Amazing. I know we have phone callers. We have guests on the line.
Yeah, we got Sydney on the line there. I was just playing with the pig. So, so it was real cool. They're so cool.
Hi, Sydney. Welcome to the show, and thank you for being patient. So Sydney is our new reporter in Pennsylvania, and we just want to welcome you to Hollywood Connections. Are you excited?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Oh, good. Did you see that because of Wally and Lori, we had the opportunity. I was over at SharkCon this weekend, and Richard Dreyfuss wants to be on the show. I had Gina Nolan from Baywatch. We have so many wonderful opportunity, God wink, opening doors. So we're going to get you going in your area. We just wanted to introduce you as our new reporter in Pennsylvania.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Miss Sydney was here last week.
Yes.
And she's a beautiful young lady. So, Sydney, we just want to say welcome, sweetie. We are so glad to have you here with us.
I know.
Oh, thank you.
She was on one of the callbacks from, what was the model search that you were on?
I was a contestant for American Model Institute competition.
Wow.
Right.
That's so cool.
I had about probably 30 girls, and only 2 right now I have selected, but 1 right now is official.
Okay.
So
and that would be Sydney?
Yes.
Yes.
So she's official.
She's
official. She has her media ID. So anyway, Sydney, thank you so much. We're excited to put your shows on, as well as your footage with VH2 TV Network and Life Vision TV in Orlando. God bless you, and say hi to your mom.
I will. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you for
Bye,
being
sweetie.
patient. Okay. Now we also have another caller real quick.
Yes, we got Carrie on the line.
Carrie. Yes. Carrie, are you there?
I am here.
Hey,
Yes.
Carrie.
So Carrie actually is our Michigan with the World's Tourism Pageant. She's going to be competing, but she just covered the Cosmo Film Festival. And so I just want to ask you, we have a testimony because we have new reporters here. What has been the most memorable experience you've had so far? And it's just been briefly as a reporter with me in Michigan.
I would have to say it was when I came on tour down in Florida. All the different things that I was able to see, such as Marine Land and the Clearwater Marina, and I got to meet Winter, and then doing the Cosmic Film Festival, because up here in Michigan, we don't have red carpet events where I live. So I've had such a great experience between doing everything for you and being part of the World's Miss Tourism Pageant.
Well, we want to wish you much success at the World Tourism Pageant coming up. I know I just want to shout out to Terry over there. And when you come back to Florida, I'm going to set you up for Kiss a Gator.
All right.
And
I was kind of jealous you had the gator there when I wasn't there.
Carrie, you have to watch the show to see the gators, and we're going to see if you really want to do that when you get here. I will take you there personally and wait outside the door for you. Promise. Okay?
Oh, no, Nisi. You got to hold my hand and take me right in there.
No. I'll just take you to the door, darling. I'll be the tour person for you.
Wow.
I can't wait till you get here, darling.
Well, Carrie, thank you so much. I know we have about 15 minutes left. We want to get everyone in, but shout out. I thank you so much for all your help that you're doing with Hollywood Connections and the Concierge Show and all the support that we're getting from you in Michigan. And thank you.
All right.
God bless.
You.
Thank you,
Carrie.
Bye-bye.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Now, I'm going to jump over here real quick to our new title holder, and you're going to interview her about her title, Denyse.
I'm going to interview her.
Yes,
This is my
she's
friend.
got a lot to say.
This is my little friend. Oh, God, I felt like I was in the movie Scarface and go, this is my little friend. She is adorable, you guys.
Thank you.
You've never met her before?
No, we've seen... Would you tell Miss Dawn that we've done interviews together?
Oh, that's right. We were at the
yes. We've done. Okay, so you have to tell us, how was that competition that you did with Miss Florida? What was that like for you?
Well, this was my first time winning National American Miss. I've been looking forward to winning this pageant system since I was about 6 years old.
Oh my God! And
Yes.
you're how old now?
I am 10.
Okay.
I captured the title when I was 9, but now I'm 10.
Okay.
Because my birthday was so recently. It was
Okay.
June 20th.
Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you. And I'm so excited. Oh, thank you. I'm so excited to have this opportunity. And yesterday, there was the National American Miss Central Florida pageant.
Okay.
So I was at the North Florida pageant at Jacksonville. And yesterday, they had a finale for the Central Florida. Actually, tonight, they are doing the older divisions for the junior teen and the Miss. And I'm just really excited. I have never been a title holder for National American Miss.
Okay.
And this is my first time, and I am so excited. And I'm actually going to going to nationals in Anaheim, California. Yes, Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving week? Okay,
Yes.
so you have to promise me one thing. So when you win the title of Miss USA, I get tickets to sit in the front row. Okay?
Wait, me too.
Is that a deal?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I know. You have a question?
Yes. Well, first I would like to say congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
an accomplishment. And my question is, what do you plan to do with your title as Miss Florida?
That's really hard because as the National American Miss Florida, I'm going to be doing a lot of community service, but I'm really excited to do appearances. As the Miss Florida for National American Miss, I'll be going around the country and the world and the state and having appearances.
That's wonderful.
Now, actually, I want you to ask her a question.
Are you excited to be going to Miss USA and representing New York?
Yes, I am. It's a honor, actually, that I was even selected to be a part of that. So, yes, I'm very excited.
So have you accomplished anything as your Miss New York yet?
Not as of yet. So right now, that's the competition that I'm going to be competing for. But I'm preparing for the competition.
When did you win the Miss New York?
I was Miss Teen New York in 2010. And with that, during my reign, I was able to sit under Mayor Bloomberg's committee, and I helped create platforms to help stop teenage pregnancies, how to prevent teenage pregnancies. And I actually did the Oprah Winfrey Walk with Dawn, and we raised over $3,000 for the Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation.
So how do you, to get other little girls interested in what you're doing, how do you prepare for this?
Well, first of all, it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of support from your family, from your friends, and you have to know who you are. You know, you can't worry about fitting in, because sometimes you're not meant to fit in, sometimes you're meant to break the mold. And it's okay to be different. And I always tell people that. Not everybody's going to be cut from the same cloth, not everyone's going to like you, not everyone's going to agree with what you do, but as long as you stay true to who you are and to your goals, nobody can take that away from you.
Don't you just love this?
I know. You know, I have to say this. I know we have 10 minutes. It goes so fast, and we're going to come back and give everybody a quick shout out. And, you know, I judged National American Miss with Lauren Chapin from Father Knows Best. She plays little Kathy, and she's judging a pageant with you this weekend.
Yes, this weekend. I'm so excited. We're going to be in Orlando.
That's right, with Mama Ali. Muhammad Ali's wife, a friend of mine.
Yes.
And you're going to be up there. Quincy's going to sing.
I'm going to do media. Quincy's going to sing, and we have Ramsey. He's going to be the MC, I believe.
That's right, and I'll be in Shreveport with the gingerbread pageant system.
Oh, God. We're
looking for
all
talent.
Over the place.
I know,
so
we'll be driving on a road trip. But, you know, I do have to tell you, when I was on tour with National American Miss, and did it help you as a reporter? You think that won this title? Did they ask you any questions about that?
Yes, they did, because on my resume, I put that I was a reporter for Hollywood Connections with Don Reese, and in my interview, they actually asked me about that. So I told them that they started playing on TV, and that a couple of months ago, I think it's actually been 1 year already.
Yes.
And then I told them about my first time going to the Christian Film Festival.
Right.
Yes, and then I got to see Kitra Williams, and then I got to support her in her awards.
Amazing. You know, we have so many other opportunities. Now, tomorrow I'm going to the Tampa Bay Film Society.
Okay.
And also, you know, I do have to shout out here, and Sarah, we're going to come to you in a second as well. But we have a cruise company. Me and my husband bought the franchise of Expedia Cruise Ship Centers. And if you're interested, we have some get-togethers in Tampa tomorrow. You can call me after the show at 727-871-7788, and I'll help book your cruise. That is our passion, and that's what we're doing. So we're excited about that opportunity. And but, you know, so I just want to give that, you know, for any pageant directors out there that want to take cruises or groups or your business, please get in touch with me. Another thing I have to ask you, what was your talent on stage, and, you know, how did you prepare for the pageant?
Well, actually, for National American Miss, talent is not included. It's more of an optional for National American Miss, but I did enter talent. I did a monologue about losing my tooth, and then...
Can you do that for us live on the air for a few seconds? The monologue, do you remember it? I'm putting her on the spot.
Yeah.
Do you think you could? We're live on the air. You think you could? Action, 3, 2, 1, because guess what? On July 30th, we have a Christian film director coming to the station to audition talent live. Monologue, headshots. Guess what? You're going to be here, hopefully, to audition for him. If not, he's watching. I know he's watching online. So I'm going to say action, 3, 2, 1. You think you can do it? Here we go. Action. Or Peter, you do it.
3, 2, 1.
The other day, I lost my tooth. My parents told me to put it under my pillow so the tooth fairy can replace it with some cash. Okay, I have some questions and concerns here. Number 1, what does the tooth fairy do with all these teeth? According to my calculations, a child loses a tooth every 10 seconds in the world, which leads me to number 2. How does the tooth fairy get from place to place? I mean, I get how Santa does it. At least he has Rudolph. And number 3. If the tooth fairy goes around touching people's teeth all night, what about the germs? I mean, some people are losing these teeth because they don't take good care of them. So, ew! Next time I lose a tooth, for the sake of germs, I'm going to ask the tooth fairy, just mail me a check.
That is adorable. And how old are you again?
Scared.
I'm 10 years old.
10 years old. Well,
Wow.
I'll tell you, and I want to thank you so much for being here. We have some exciting things. I'm going to borrow the headsets for a second. We are sharing today. It's like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, but it's Denyse and Dawn neighborhood.
Yeah.
On Tan Talk
But
Network.
I do want Esther to let us know that how we can reach her to
Yes.
either we want to get some of her books or some of the gorgeous jewelry that she has. She has some awesome jewelry.
Yes, and
you
I'm
guys.
holding up the pearl necklace with a red
And she's got-
ruby and a crown.
And they all have meanings behind them.
Yes.
So please be able to tell us, Esther, how to get in touch with you.
Well, you can find me on Facebook under Esther Portalatin. Basically, that's you can email me at estherporter@aol.com.
Well, here's something you gave me, and I'm touched by my heart for this. And it says, pink, God loves you unconditionally. Purple, you are royalty to God. Green is God's flourishing flower. And a topaz, you mean so much to God. I think it was my mother's, I remember. Red, you are God's treasure. And white, you are precious to God. And blue, you are beautiful in God's eyes. So that's amazing. And that comes with the box. And we're going to help sell that. I'm going to put it on social media.
Yeah.
And we're going to get that out there.
What's number 2 again?
Pardon?
What's number 2 again?
Number two was
Yeah.
purple.
Purple.
Purple was you are royalty to God.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, purple.
And we're talking about that. BeamingHopeChurch.org has a big back to school giveaway coming up. There's so many things. We feed the homeless. We help the areas that need help.
awesome.
And I'll tell you, I went for prayer last week on Sunday. And Pastor Joe, you pulled me up, me and Bert, and you prayed over us. And I'll tell you, I wasn't going to go to SharkCon, but
Okay.
that door opened. And with the opportunities of the celebrities, I'm going to tell you, when they said it's a go for Dawn to interview, it was such a blessed feeling.
And thank you, Wally, for that. Wally
Yes.
and Lori, if you guys are listening or watching, we thank you for that.
Yes, kisses. We love you, and I know that you're not here tonight, but they're going to do a movie review.
Okay.
And we're going to get that going. In the meantime, girl, Sarah, I know you're sitting here patiently, and is there anything you want to tell the world in a minute?
Well, we are living in days that are not necessarily the best of times. But I do want to encourage you, do not let the difficult times that we are living in defeat you. Do not let those times bring you down. And remember that we serve an amazing God who is going to uplift us in our hard times. And remember, you were created to do the impossible. So God bless you all. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And I look forward to speaking to you all one day.
And I hope this show touches your heart. And I know this is Hollywood Connections. We have different segments. Yes, Peter?
We got another guest on the line here.
We have another guest.
Yes,
okay, we gotta
really quick.
Pop them up. Hi, this is Dawn Reese. Hello.
Hi, Dawn. It's Jack. Hello.
Yes, hi. Yes, Jackie. We're going to feature you next week, but I wanted to introduce your daughter, Deidre. Is she there?
Yeah, she's here.
So put her on the phone with us.
Okay. Hi, it's Veronica.
Hi. So she is our new South Florida reporter. She was one of my beauty queens back in the days, and she just interviewed Mama Ali, Muhammad Ali's first wife, and she also interviewed some other VIPs, and her mom has a couple books as well, and we're going to feature that next week too, and we've got another pageant director calling in and coming into the station. So we're excited for you, and are you having fun with those interviews?
Yes, it's been a blast so far. Thank you so much. It's been so wonderful.
Well, and tell everybody how old you are now.
I am 24 years old.
24. We're going to get them to the station.
So young for 24.
I know.
You're gorgeous.
So I'll be putting those videos up, and we'll be playing your mom's interview and Mama Ali's interview next week. Alrighty?
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for calling in. And that's what it's about, everybody. Thank you. God bless you. It's about helping the youth get to their dream. It's
Right.
putting them in front of producers, agents, casting directors, and the stories go endless. I know we have 2 minutes, Denyse. And Peter, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I just enjoyed my time tonight with the pigs and the alligators. It's so cool, especially the little pigs. Made me want to get one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I even did a promo. Yeah, they're cool, man. I just got to let them know that if I did get a pig, that I did eat their cousin, and it was very tasty. So.
Well, the day that I went there to meet, Travis over there, and Trevor actually, he actually.
Did you have a piece of bacon in your hand?
I actually just ate bacon.
Who
really
doesn't
did.
like
I said,
bacon?
I, feel
I
really
like
bad.
bacon. I just explain it to them. You know, you got to make
But
sacrifices.
Not when they're squealing in front of me. I'm not really sure if I want to eat
We did a
bacon.
promo off the air if they like the sports web, and they absolutely did. They started squealing. So there you go.
That is so funny.
Thank you.
We should have done that.
Oh, no.
Peter.
Okay, so this has been Dawn Reese, Hollywood Connections, and Nisi with the alligators and the pigs and the beauty queen.
Yes, right. But we are so honored to have everybody here.
Yes, we have.
And we're going to go around the table. Any last words? I just want to say give God all the glory and honor in your life and watch things happen. And I'll tell you, there's a thing that I'm praying for something right now. And I want to thank Wally and his family. And he said he just sent me a text. There's over 100 people right now jumping on board to pray for a situation. And I just lift that up to God. And I know I feel peace and favor over a situation that's not with me, but somebody that I know. Yeah. And I believe that.
That's God's peace on you.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So I'm going to go around. Any last words you'd like to say?
Hello, everyone. Once again, I'm your 2018 National American Miss Junior Preteen, and God bless.
All right. Hey. Esther.
God bless everyone.
And your website?
Okay, I don't have a website as of
Facebook?
yet. Facebook is Esther Talented. Facebook.
And I did put her promo information. Please like us on Facebook and go to mypillow.com. Help support our show. We pay for it, me and Denise, and we've got to get out there and get some sponsors. If there's a restaurant, we'll feature you. I'll throw in a free commercial. We've got some Business View shows on Tuesday. Peter's shaking his head. What do you mean free? Free for 1 week. So if they like it, they can come back. And girls, thank you. Any last words, Sarah?
God bless you all, and I hope to see you again soon.
Okay.
God bless. Thank you.
And tell everybody your name.
Jessica Layton.
All right, and how old are you?
22.
And we're going to wish you much success in New York with what you're doing.
Thank
Yay.
you.
All right,
You have
Peter?
to keep us posted.
All right. That's it, Peter.
That's it. Hollywood Connections. We'll see you next week.
Bye, you guys. Smooches.
WTAN, Clearwater,
FM 106.1,
WDCF, Dade City, Tampa Bay, WZHR, Zephyr Hills,
FM 104.3.
Listen.
The U.S.-Russia summit, reuniting families. I'm Ann Cates. President Trump says he believes Russia